Plays in the agriculture value chain, whether it is we talk about the resistance, and therefore the policy maker need to also adopt as a part of the ecosystem. We talk about the implication on the ecosystem. I think I mentioned that the researchers, they have to reconsider and create that what is the right way to fix the research targets, and there we have to adopt.
Literally we can mimic any climate existing on the earth, right? So is there a quality of data system, quality of recording system we can create so that data generated by India can also be acceptable in those agroclimatic conditions, because that can simplify a lot of processes, and that's where I think we as industry also will have to step up our game. We'll have to make sure we're only doing good things, we are doing right things. There are a lot of things I can talk about now government can do from a commercial support perspective, because I think there are things for companies less than 100 crore, more than 100 crore. I think those kind of differentiations should go away, because at the end of the day, now it is a competitive world. We also know scale becomes very important. If you only start looking at smaller companies, we are never going to be big, because big companies, I think a lot of people, we also fail as industry to understand every company which has a big.
Before I hand over the dais to my fellow panelists, just want to make a brief introduction. Of course, I'm not an expert on crop protection, so I won't talk about it. But I think what I'll request all my panelists to sort of discuss a very few important points which are relevant to this sector. I think since we are talking 2047, I think one big challenge which this sector has to address is of the food security. I think we are about 1.4 billion people in India. We're going to be 1.6 billion by 2047. Globally, I think more like 9 to 10 billion. So it's a large population to feed, and clearly the role of crop protection is extremely important to make sure that we have enough food to feed the population. So that's one. I think second important thing that probably we should be thinking about is the way digitization is impacting agricultural sector. I've been part and parcel of some of this work which has been happening for last decade or so, largely because of my work with startups. But I can tell you the pace of digitization is gaining a lot of momentum, especially with a lot of digital public goods which is going to become a reality next